Hi, in this video, we will be learning how to parse JSON which has nested structures. So, this is the JSON which we will be working on this time. Shape name is the similar to what we had key value pair in the previous videos. This time the property is the key, which is value of which has the value of an object instead of having a basic data type. So when we work with such problems, we break down the things, then we code. So what we will be doing, we will be creating first a class with the name of property, then we create an outer class with the name of shape, then we call the inside class to the outer class. Basically, we will calling property class to the shape class. Let's code. You will get to know what I'm speaking about. It's better to code and then understand. So I have already created nested JSON.dart over here and written the JSON which we require, and it's easier for us to understand what I have been doing from the previous videos also. So I have created class with the name of shape. No, first we will create the inner class with the name of property. So it's just my habit. This is how I work. I create the inner class first and I move outside. So that's what I do. It's to you how you code. Everyone have a different coding style, methodology. Double breadth. Now creating a constructor of it. This dot width. But we will not write the factory function over here right now. First we will create a class of the outer class also. Outer class with the name of shape and string shape name, and now we will call the inner class. That's what I was speaking of. We will call the inner class over here. Property. We can't use any other data type over here because what we were getting from the server is an object. So what we are doing, we are calling just the inner class. We have created a class and we are calling that into another class. And we will create object over here. Constructor over here, sorry. This dot property, comma this dot shape name. Yeah. And now we will write the factory function for both of the code. So what we do when we create the similar thing which I follow, I make the factory function for the inner classes first, then I move outside. Similarly, I will make the factory function for the property first, then I will make it for the shape from JSON map string dynamic name JSON and will return class model over here property and breadth JSON and key name is breadth. And similarly width is on width. And similarly we will create a factory class for the outer class. Factory shape from JSON map string dynamic JSON return shape property JSON property shape name JSON as I told, key name should be the same what we are getting from the server. So I have not written the underscore over here, but I need to write it over here since I'm getting the key as shape underscore name from the server. Yeah, this is what we have written right now. Do you think it is correct? Do you think like we are done with this right now? No, we are not, because when we are passing the from JSON the value, the raw JSON from shape.from JSON, we have not called the property class over here. So what we will do, the JSON property, I need to call the from JSON of the property function over here. I will call property dot from JSON and JSON. Yeah, this will work perfectly. The previous code what we have written will get an error. Let me show you the error what we will be getting. Error will be type internal linked hash map string dynamic is not a subtype of type property. It will show the type. This is basically a type mismatch error. Yeah. So this is how it will work. We need to call the property.from JSON of the inner class over here. So that's what I have told you how I follow the things. First I create the class, or first I create the inner class, the innermost nested class. Then I start making outer classes, and I first initializes the variables and their constructors. Then I write the factory of each classes from as moving from bottom to top. How we made the classes: first we made the property, then shape. First we made the class property, initialize then variables name width and breadth and their constructor. Then I made class shape, initialized the name shape name, initialized property and created a constructor. Then I started making the factory, and I created the factory first for the innermost class, the property. Then I made it for shape because I have to call the property class. That is why. Okay, with this, now we know how to pass the nested JSON. And thank you.